Hi there. Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Brett Friesen. The reason I'm here in front of you today is I am going to be your pre-party entertainment for the beginning of this evening. So officially welcome to the live broadcast of the first virtual black and white with a touch of pink gala put on by the wonderful Pink Pearl Foundation. So I'm here to play some music for you for the next 20 minutes or so. Hopefully some crowd pleasers. I can't see you, can't see your reaction, so hopefully it's positive. If not, I guess it's good I can't see you. All right, so we're going to start with a Shawn Mendes song, because who doesn't love Shawn Mendes? It's called Treat You Better. I won't lie to you. I know he's just not right for you. And you can tell me if I'm wrong. I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want. And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation anytime you want it to stop. I know I could treat you better than he can. Any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Why are you wasting time on all your wasted crime when you should be with me instead? I know I could treat you better, better than he can. You know I'll stop time for you the second you say you like me too. I just wanna give you the loving that you're missing, baby, just to wake up with you. Could be everything I need, and this could be so different. Just tell me what you wanna do, 'cause I know I could treat you better than he can. Any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Why are you wasted crying all your wasted time when you should be with me instead? I know I could treat you better, better than he can. Yeah, better than he can. Oh, just give me a sign, take my hand, you'll be fine. I promise I won't let you down. Just know that you don't have to do this alone. I promise I'll never let you down. 'Cause I know I could treat you better than he can. Any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Why are you wasting time on all your wasted crime when you should be with me instead? I know I could treat you better, better than he can. Yeah, better than he can. All right, first one down. Okay. So we did a Shawn Mendes song. Let's do a song that many people don't know the name of the band who sings it. That's a sign of a good one-hit wonder. So let's do a little Stuck in the Middle with You, Steelers Wheel. Everyone knows this one. I don't know how I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I get downstairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I wonder what it is I should do. It's It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Lose control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Yeah, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, now you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Now I'm trying to make some sense of it all, but I can see that it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. You. You started out with nothing, now you're proud that you're a self-made man. And all your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something just ain't right. So scared in case I fall off my chair. Now I'm wondering how I'll get downstairs. The clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. All right, Steelers win. Now we will do a fairly decent change of pace here. Bring back to the 90s, a little bit of 90s hip-hop or R&B, you could say. A little bit of Blackstreet. I guess another one-hit wonder. No Diggity. Okay, one of my personal favorites. Sure to get down the good Lord. Baby's got 'em open all over town, yeah. Strictly bitch, she don't play around. She covers much ground. She got game by the pound, yeah. Getting paid is a forte each and every day. The true play way, I can't get her out of my mind. Wow, I think about the girl all the time. Wow, wow. The east side to the west side, push a fat ride, ain't no surprise, yeah. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to a gas. By no means average, as long as she got a habit. Baby, you a perfect 10, wanna get in, can I get down so I can win? Like the way you work it, no diggity, I wanna bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up. She's got class and style, street knowledge by the pound, yeah. Baby never act wild, she very low-key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no, so let me show you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb, love as it comes so frequent you heard. Oh, rolling with the fatness, don't even know what the half is. You get to pay your pay, just for shorty bang bang to look your way, yeah. I like the way you work it, trump tie all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, baby, in time. Maybe I can get you in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it, no ditty. I gotta bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I gotta bag it up. Woo! I like the way you work it, no ditty. I like to bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I like to bag it up. Say, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, ooh, that good looks good. Hey oh, hey oh, hey. Play it on, play it on, play it on, yeah. You're my kind of girl, yeah. All right, a little bit of a departure from the original, but hopefully you still felt the essence of that one. All right, so moving right along. Just a few songs left, couple songs left. Our time is dwindling down here, but make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in learning how to make some amazing drinks with Grand Marnier, which I'm very interested in, make sure you stick around for our pre-show, which is about to come up. All right, let's do an Ed Sheeran song. People love Ed Sheeran. I love Ed Sheeran. All right. We will do one of his more well-known tunes. The Shape of You. Let's do it. Okay. Well, the club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, we drinking fast and we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop the Venom and the jukebox, and then we start to dance. Sing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Now coming out, follow my lead. I might be crazy, don't mind me. Said, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Now coming out, follow my lead. Coming out, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull like a magnet do. And though my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape. One weekend we'll let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me a thrift, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up a plane. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour, and how your family is doing okay. We're leaving a taxi, we kiss in the backseat, let the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Coming out, follow my lead. I might be crazy, don't mind me. Said, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Coming out, follow my lead. Coming out, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet do. And though my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 come on, be my baby, come on, come on, be my baby, come on, come on, be my baby, come on, be my baby. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. And though my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, 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 I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. I'm in love with your body. Oh, 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 I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. I'm in love with the shape of you. All right. So far, so good. See how we're doing on time. Hopefully, we're doing okay. Let's do a country song. So is that how we should end this off? I think we're about ready. So this is going to be my last one. I'm going to use a harmonica for this one. Hopefully that's okay. Okay. Let's give it a shot. This is a little bit of wagon wheel for you. So get up and dance if you can. Darius Rucker, here we go. Heading out south to the land of the pines, making my way down to North Carolina. Heading up the road, pray to God I see headlines. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours. I'm picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for a light. I see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, I was running from the cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old town string man. Baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh no, country wind has got getting me down. I lost my money playing for it, so I had to leave town. Ain't turning back to living that old life no more. Yeah, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Walking south out of ran a no-car, a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. He's heading out west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, got to get a move on before the sun. Yeah, my baby called name. You know she only one and had to die real. Well, I would die free. Yeah, yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like that southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Woo. Well, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. All right, everyone, I think that's my time. So I want to thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the very amazing upcoming events and drinks that are coming up next in the Grand Marnier pre-party, and everything else of the wonderful speakers and everything you have coming up. So thank you again for having me, and have a great rest of your evening. Take care.
I was ready. I was on standby. I had this thing ready to go if we had to go live, Aldo.
I'm loving the ukulele. Also, you look great.
This is exciting. I like an old wizard's book. I got to blow the dust off of my adult clothes and pretend to be a grown-up again for a minute. I almost forgot how. Look, listen, man. We all knew you looked great.
Oh, come on.
The three-piece.
Well, you know, I figured like the bartender's got to have the best thing going on, so I'll try my best over here, you know?
It's working. Listen, let me take a second to welcome everybody and officially just kick things off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what some magazines are already calling the greatest event that planet Earth has ever seen. Some of the early feedback is already starting to roll in. I want to officially, though, welcome you to the Black and White with a touch of pink virtual pre-party. This isn't even the party. This is just the pre-party, and I'm already snapped up and excited. I'm going to be your host, Noah Cap. Aldo's hanging out with me. We're going to get into the menu and make some drinks in just a moment. I want to give a quick shout out to Brett Friesen. I mean, can we take a quick second? I know I can't hear you, but I'm going to just try to imagine. There it is. I heard something. Unreal. Brett Friesen. Killing it. Nicely done, man. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, tonight there's an unbelievable lineup, and we've got a host, Eva Redpath, who's going to fill you in a little bit on everything that's coming up. And Aldo and I are going to kick things off and get these beverages flowing. But before that, I do want to take a very quick second to just give a shout out where it is deserved. We are obviously virtually gathered here tonight to raise funds and awareness about an incredible organization that offers support for young women facing cancer, Pink Pearl Canada. And in just a few short weeks, Pink Pearl Canada's small but mighty team has turned its annual fundraising event into a virtual live experience. We are inside of that experience, and just unbelievable. In 2 weeks, I learned how to make a hollandaise sauce, and I'm like posting about it every day online, like I've like gotten to the moon. And this group has put an entire event together online and virtually going to kick off what's going to be an amazing night. So to do that, I don't know about you, but I always like to have a beverage when going into cocktail hour. This is just a little kind of a warmer upper until Aldo can step in here and really help us out. Aldo from Grand Marnier, what's on the menu tonight? We got 3 bevies, right?
We got 3 cocktails, but the first thing I want to say is also, yes, big thank you to Black and White with a Touch of Pink for all the work that they do and for inviting me. And Noah, thanks for being my co-host.
Hey, you got it, man. Anytime.
Yeah. What are you drinking before I get into my drinks?
That's just good old bubbly. I popped a bottle of Champs. There's, it's time to celebrate. We gotta get excited tonight.
Hell yeah. I mean, what's a celebration without some bubbles? Anyway, we got 3 cocktails tonight. That all feature Grand Marnier. For those of you that don't know, Grand Marnier is a liqueur, but unlike other orange liqueurs, it's a mix between cognac and an orange bitter liqueur. and they started making it in the 1880s. It's a very old company. It's a very old recipe, and it's just delicious. And it's just that much better than, let's say, something along the lines of like a triple sec if you're looking to add orange flavor to your drinks.
Right. So what's the first of the three that we're diving in with here? Because I know some people at home have hopefully got the ingredients and they're going to be making this beverage right alongside.
It's going to be my favorite drink in the world. It's a margarita. It's super simple, and it's super tasty, fresh, and delicious. I love margaritas. The sun's starting, sun's starting to shine in Toronto. I'm starting to feel summery. I've got my surfboard behind me. I'm waiting. So start with your least expensive ingredient. In this case, it's going to be the lime juice. I fresh squeezed mine. You can, of course, buy lime juice, but trying to do fresh squeeze is always best. An ounce of that. It's a half an ounce of that, sorry. Then we're going to go with a half an ounce of simple syrup. Simple syrup is really easy to make as well, as the name kind of suggests. You usually just take equal parts sugar and equal parts water. Boil the water, add the sugar. Once the sugar dissolves, take it off the heat, and you're done.
Anybody who has seen me on Food Network knows that I am slightly horrible in the kitchen. And the truth is, just yesterday we made simple syrup here at the house.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Nailed it.
Amazing. Yeah, it's really easy to make. And if you want to make it even sweeter like I do 2 parts sugar, 1 part water. And then you have rich simple syrup. Ooh.
And all the dentists right now are taking down the names of people who are going 2 parts.
Exactly. Then we do the tequila, 100% blue agave. We do 1 ounce of this. And then, of course, last but not least, we're going to do the Grand Marnier, which is going to be 1 ounce to match the tequila. Yeah. I'm using a 2-part shaker for this, so maybe some people have a 3-part shaker. I also have a 3-part shaker, so I'll show you how to use that after.
The 2-part shaker is nice because I find like you always get a little bit of a tease with the first part, and then you're like, I'd like to see some more of that, and then boom, you hit it with the second part.
Exactly. I'm going to hit you with something mind-bending. Balance is relative. So at this point is when I like to taste my cocktails, either with a spoon or a tasting straw like I have here, because this is when we can actually change the cocktail. Once you start shaking it, you've kind of already started cooking and it's hard to change things. So give it a little taste. If you're like, oh, that's too sweet, maybe add some more lime juice. Or if it's too sour, add some sweetness. But then at that point, if you're happy with it, like I am, you can start shaking.
Well, although I don't know if you can hear me over the shaking, but I got asked this question because I know everybody at home wants me to. What do you say when you're tasting it if you want to add more booze? What's the excuse? You go, oh, it's not what enough?
I'd say like maybe, I'm not really, the tequila's not really coming through. Or you know what, it could be a little bit more, or in this case, because we're using Grand Marnier, and you want some of those orange tones, you're like, I'm not feeling the orange tones as much as I want to, so maybe a little dash would be pretty good.
Right.
And you can add a little more. Now, some people like a salt rim, some people don't. I'm going to do a half salt rim to split the difference. And then I'm going to do something called, what I love, is the dirty pour to save on ice. You can just pour right into the glass.
There it is.
Probably wouldn't be doing that, but I'm blowing ice. Garnish with a lime wedge. Boom.
That's it. Shout out to the half salted brim because my wife and I, she prefers the salted brim. I can't, it's too much for me. I feel like a little kid eating a gobstopper and my face is going to suck inside of itself.
Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. It's up to you. It's a cocktail, so make it however you want. It's supposed to lighten your day up, you know?
Right. So Grand Margarita, check. We know how to make it. We're probably now already drinking it, but we've still got 2 headliners left on this little boozy tour of deliciousness. What are we going next? Are we going the 75 or the sidecar?
We're going to do the Grand 75 next. It's really easy to make. You can actually make it in your flute if you want, but I'm going to make it starting with the mixing pitcher and then moving it into the flute. Yeah.
Jazz flute?
Yeah. Or a flute, maybe? And if you don't have a flute, basically you're going to build it in the glass with no ice is the kind of idea. So you're going to need lemon juice.
Okay.
You're going to need sparkling wine, which of course you already have.
One step ahead of you.
And of course you're going to need Grand Marnier. So starting with the lemon juice, we're going to do half an ounce of lemon juice. Then we're going to do an ounce and a half of the Grand Marnier. I'm just going to leave the cork off. How about that? How about that? And really we're just doing this to chill the ingredients, because what's going to happen is the Prosecco is going to kind of mix it all up. And that's why I say you can usually just build this in the glass, because there isn't any hardcore shaking or stirring that needs to be done. So I'll just get my bottle bubbly open.
Oh, a fresh bottle. So we're going to crack the wrapper on this thing?
Oh, chef, of course, nothing but the best for you.
Wow, I'm flattered, impressed, and guffawed at the same time.
Wow.
If you don't have one of those fancy little measuring for drinks, one of those little measuring cups, the double-sided measuring system there, what's a way to know how much? Is it how many glugs? Is it just like a bloop bloop and you're
2 glugs is probably an ounce, depending on the bottle. But if you
2
have,
glugs to an ounce?
let's go. But I pour heavy. I pour heavy.
That's why they love you, Aldo.
But I will say, yeah, if you have like a little shot glass at home, you can use that, or even like a measuring spoon if you have like a baking set or something like that. You can keep track of how much you're putting in your drink. So I'm going to strain this right into the glass here, and then we're going to top with the Prosecco, and that's your Grand 75. Of course, named after a French 75, which is a classic cocktail. You normally made with gin, but we've made this with Grand Marnier, and then it's just a little lemon rind. So what I like to do with the lemon rind, so if everybody can see it, is with the oils, just press it gently, and then it'll shoot the oils out. Can't see it on the camera, but you'll see it in real life. And then what I do is I touch the stem of the glass and the outside of the glass with the lemon rind, because every time you pick up the glass, and then you put it down, and then you bring your hands near your face, you're like, ooh, is that lemon I'm smelling?
If nothing else happens tonight, if for some reason, God forbid the power goes out and this whole thing shuts down, we've walked away with an unbelievably productive evening. The lemon touch on the stem inside of the cup, classy, yes. Delicious, indeed.
Yes, and it's just something that adds to the aromatics of the whole experience of the cocktail. Of course, you can, what I usually do when it's a fluted cocktail is I'll make a little incision in the lemon rind, so then you can just sit on the rim of the glass, so you're not drinking a rind.
Right.
Right? Cool. All right, and then we'll move on to our last one, which is another classic cocktail, the sidecar. Sidecars are made with cognac, but Cartier being a blend of cognac and orange juice, or orange bitters, we can make a really great sidecar. Yeah. But we are going to start with...
On a quick side note, just because I'm curious, have you ever been in a sidecar?
Of a motorcycle? No.
Can I tell you something? I have not been. I've been in a go-kart version of a sidecar, which probably moves at maybe a quarter of the speed, I would imagine, of a motorcycle caliber sidecar. It is the most terrifying, awful place to be. It is. I mean, you're so low to the ground. You feel like you have no control at all. I can't imagine on a real motorcycle. This is the safer way, actually, believe it or not, to do the sidecar.
Definitely the most safe to do a sidecar.
Perfect.
I do want a motorcycle though one day. Where did this go-kart thing happen?
Amelia Island. My family, we used to go down there all the time. It was like a ton of mini golf, lots of go-karts. It was dreamy.
Nice.
As I got older, I learned that Amelia Island had a whole other seedy kind of like crazy part to it that I never knew about because I was just a little kid out there mini golfing and got out in a sidecar.
And then there you
Shout
go.
out to Amelia Island.
Shout out to go-karts. Shout out to the sidecar.
Shout out to the Grand 75. What's our first step?
Okay, cool. So for Grand Sidecar, again, it's a cognac-based cocktail classically. But we're going to start again with the lemon juice because it's our cheapest ingredient. And we do that because if you screw something up, you're not wasting booze.
Right.
You know?
Right. Smart.
Smart. Now, because we want to bolster the cognac flavor in this, I am going to put half an ounce of cognac. I'm using Hennessy, but your favorite cognac would work. And then
Hennessy
it's
entering the game?
sorry,
Hennessy's entering the game? Unexpected.
unexpected, but it's a good cognac for mixing for sure.
Yeah.
And then, of course, an ounce and a half of that. So an ounce and a half Grand Marnier, half an ounce of cognac, and half an ounce of lemon juice. Clean the station real quick.
Although, can I?
Okay, so now I'm using a 3-part shaker, and the key to
Just shout out to the little things, by the way. I don't know if anyone's going to, because we're going to be handing things over to Eva and the rest of the team in a few minutes, but you look great. We talked about that. Is that a pink shirt matching the pink pocket square?
It is a pink shirt that matches the pink pocket square. Actually, my girlfriend made the pocket square, and it's dope.
The whole thing, man. It's the little touches. You look wonderful. So we've added the lime, we've added the Hennessy, we've added the Grand Marnier.
Correct. So now with the 3-part shaker, the key is the little top, don't put it on until the end. Because if you put it on together, it creates a vacuum, and you'll never get it. Like, it's really tough to get off. So, lid.
I haven't vacuumed since quarantine started. I'm not joking. It's crazy in here.
Have I? I think I have. So shake this up. The key when you're shaking, too, for those at home, is you don't want to smash it together. You kind of want to rotate it so the ice is actually rotating and mixing your drink. If you smash it too much, you get a lot of ice chips and more dilution than you want. Unless you want a lot of dilution, it's up to you. It's a cocktail. Have fun. Right?
We're not making slushies here. We don't want the ice all smashed.
Exactly. Great thing about a 3-part shaker is you can do that little taste test. I'm happy with that.
I'll take
Now,
mine. It's so delicious.
Since I have a few ice chips, I love that I want to avoid. I am using a fine strainer. Again, if you bake, if you have any kind of fine strainer at home, you can fine strain the ice chips out that way. And if you don't have your grandmother's old coupes like I do, it's just strained into a glass without any ice. We really want to taste the drink. And it's the same thing that we did with the Grand 75 we're going to do with the Grand Sidecar. We want the lemon oils, but we don't want them in the actual glass. We just want them on the stem and on the base of the glass.
There it is.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Noah.
Cheers, man.
They're delicious. They're delicious.
3 unbelievable beverages. Hopefully everybody at home is dressed to impress, has now got a cocktail in their hand, is feeling good from the smooth, eloquent, and borderline memorable music stylings of Brett Friesen. We're heading in the right direction here, man. Before you go, Aldo, and before we pass things off here, of these 3, this is like that uncomfortable moment. Pick your favorite.
Well, I do love a sparkling wine cocktail. Like, I'll never turn that down. But margarita, the Grand Margarita. I just got classic, you know. It's just.
Plus, you can feel it outside. Summer's, it's knocking on the door. It's almost margarita time.
It's here. Springtime is here. Oh, what's that?
Summer?
It's margaritas.
Unreal. Aldo, I'm going to do some housekeeping and just give everybody who's joining us a few updates. You get to just sit back and enjoy some cocktails right now. So soak in these next few minutes, my friend.
Oh, I'm going to do this. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, the good old. You're at home. You can double fist. That's all right. That's allowed. At a party, people would be probably pointing over at you and looking. But here, you're safe in the friendly confines of home.
I'm not driving for a while, like months maybe. So here we go.
That boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we made some noise earlier for Brett Friesen. Now you got to make some noise for Aldo and our mixologist, the mixology teacher who just took us to school and hopefully gave us all an A+. We'll find out, I guess, in a few weeks in the mail.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and I hope you learned something. And yeah. I hope,
unreal, man. What's that?
I was just saying, I think the gala is going to be wicked, and I look forward to tuning in after.
It is. It's going to be an unbelievable, and I'm going to welcome everybody once again. For those of you who have decided to show up fashionably late, even virtually, welcome. It's good to have you here. This is a big night. We've got an unbelievable host, Eva Redpath, who I'm going to introduce in just a moment. She's going to fill you in on all kinds of goodies. But one thing, if you're here, we're giving a shout out to Brett and to Aldo for helping them kind of set the tone and get this evening off to an unbelievable start. My name is Noah Cap. I'm your pre-party host. Getting ready. We're like about a minute, maybe 2 minutes away at tops of kicking this thing officially off. But I want to remind people as well, the silent auction, which has now been moved virtually, is already up and running. And I've got some bids in. If you haven't put any bids in, get over there. There's some awesome stuff. If you're into trips, if you're into goodies and gadgets, gizmos, we've got plenty. That was a little mermaid shout out. I didn't even mean to. I've got some bids again. I'm not going to tell you what they're on because I don't want you outbidding. But we're raising tons of stuff. Aldo, anything you need? Anything you're hoping to see in the auction? A couple getaways, you know.
What do you have your eye on?
I mean, there's a Le Creuset little French oven that's just beautiful, and they're expensive because they're wonderful. So there's a part of me that's like, you know what? If I could help with money going towards a great cause and still, I mean, this is a win-win-win situation. So I'm my fingers are crossed on that one.
Nice. Yeah, I think with how much cooking we've been doing at home, you might see me on Wall of Chefs, bud.
Oh, wow. Well, stick around. We're gonna continue chatting as the party goes on. I want to find out what your crowd pleaser is. I want to know what you're making in the first round.
Okay, we'll do.
You're the first person to ever make a drink as their crowd pleaser. That would be
all of bartenders, maybe one day.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Eva, I think you're out there. I hope you're ready to go because I can tell, I can feel it. There's an energy building in the city, and I'm assuming it's all based around this. There you are. There's that beautiful face. Oh, there she is, your hostess with the mostest. How you doing, Eva?
I am doing very well, Noah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm telling you, I was going to kick an introduction for you, and now that you're here, and I know how nervous not nervous, but I know how shy you get when I brag about how amazing you are. You're going to have to stand there for 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, because I'm going to tell people who you are, why it's bananas that you're here hosting this, and why they should get excited. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Let me break this thing down. The beautiful woman on your screen right now is not only a friend of mine, Eva Redpath, but she's a wellness leader. Co-active life coach, founding trainer at Barry's Canada, a Nike master trainer. I was there when she got the news. It was so exciting. Host of the weekly series, The Collective, a good friend, an unbelievably talented person. She's dynamic. You've got some items in the silent auction as well, which I saw, and maybe I put a bit in. But ladies and gentlemen, if you can, make some noise, stand up, brush the Cheetos off your beautiful dress, and hoot and holler, it's Eva Redpath.
Noah, thank you for that very, very kind introduction. You know I adore you. And a huge, huge thank you to Grand Marnier for sponsoring tonight's event pre-party. Hey, Noah, before you go, will you join me in a toast to officially kicking things off this evening?
I would absolutely love to.
Cheers to you, my friend, and to everybody at home. Thank you so much for coming. Noah, you've been an unbelievable pre-event host. Thank you so much for being here. Be well, my friend, and say hi to Carrie for me. Good evening, everybody. My name is Eva Redpath, and I am honored to be your host for this evening. We are live in your living rooms tonight with the opportunity to come together and to celebrate the outstanding work of Pink Pearl Canada. Our producer, Doug, from Stage 10, is behind the scenes making all of this happen for us, so you might hear me call out to him once or twice throughout the evening. Welcome to the first ever virtual Black and White with a Touch of Pink. Let's take a look at this incredible organization that we are here tonight to support.
The idea of Pink Pearl came up about 10 years ago when I was diagnosed with cancer, ovarian cancer at the age of 21. So at the time, there wasn't a lot of support services for young women. So the whole idea of it sort of formed from personal experience.
I really saw what Elise, our founder, went through in university when she was sick. And when you're 20 and you get that diagnosis, there's so much focus on your medical treatment and nowhere to really turn for that peer support and understanding of what it's like to be diagnosed when you're 20 years old.
Pink Pearl is an amazing organization that allows women to come in and interact with other women going through the same experiences, no judgment. And it's a place where everybody can be uncensored. It's a beautiful thing.
What an amazing organization. If you are just joining now, I'm Eva Redpath, your host for tonight's first ever Black and White with a Touch of Pink. Just a reminder that we are live this evening, which means anything can happen. Tonight is about raising each other's spirits. Tonight is about raising our glasses to toast one another safely from the comfort of our own homes. And tonight is about raising funds for Pink Pearl Canada so that they can continue to support young women facing cancer. Pink Pearl was built on the concept that supporting each other through difficult and unexpected circumstances can help to find the good in a bad situation. So even though we can't physically be together tonight, we decided to bring a little light into those unprecedented times that we're in. I believe that behind every worthy cause is an inspired visionary, and behind Pink Pearl Canada is the vision of ovarian cancer survivor, my friend Elise Gasparino. Welcome, Elise.
Hi, Eva. Thank you so much for being our host tonight. We're so grateful to have you for this first virtual event, and you look beautiful. I love your earrings.
Thank you, and you look beautiful as well. Speaking of fashion, we should tell everybody about our Best Dress contest with Style Canada that we are running this evening. We hope that everybody got dressed up in their very best black and white with a touch of pink. And if you did, please post a photo of your best dressed self to Instagram and tag Pink Pearl Canada as well as Style Canada. You can use the hashtag virtual touch of pink to enter the contest. In fact, you can use that hashtag for all of your photos this evening.
I love it. And tomorrow we're going to feature the winner on Instagram. So have a look for that. And we'll also receive a gift from Style Canada.
I love that. And we're actually going to be featuring a number of different people from the Pink Pearl family throughout our event this evening. But we also want to make sure we have a way to hear from each and every one of you throughout the event. So you will have an opportunity to tell us about your social distancing experience through our live polling questions.
Right, so all you need to do is scan the QR code on the bottom of your screen and open, if you haven't done that, because I hadn't done it before, just open your camera on your phone, hold it up to your screen, and it'll automatically send for you. Before you get the first question, you'll be asked to enter your name, your region, and to vote on the first song for the dueling pianos to play. And they're coming up at 7:30 tonight. Now, is everyone ready for the first poll question?
Okay, so grab your devices and open up your camera. We're going to be staying on the fashion theme here. Your partner or child may have started to look like this. Have you given or received an at-home amateur haircut yet? Go ahead, guys, and answer that question. And while we wait for your responses, let's talk a little bit more about how tonight's event came to be.
Yeah, like many organizations, we've had to pivot how we work. So our first priority at Pink Pearl was our programs and how do we continue to support the women that we do. So we introduced our weekly virtual learning, movement, and conversation series that we hold every Wednesday at noon. And it's been actually really well received. We had one yesterday and then over 30 women were attending. So very exciting on that front. From the fundraising perspective, we're an exceptionally lean organization, so Black and White provides the majority of our funding. So we had to be creative, and here we are tonight.
Amazing. Okay, well, I'm very proud of how you have pivoted. We're going to give everybody one more minute to make sure that they have taken part in our first poll of 3 this evening. And I do believe that the poll results are in. Take a look at your screens. Looks like I'm not the only one who tried to trim their own bangs. Okay, so now that we are all experts at scanning codes, I want you guys to put it to even better use. If you would like to make a donation tonight, all you need to do is scan the code on your screens. And if scanning didn't go so well for you or you still have a flip phone, you can also just type in the link directly. We hope that you are enjoying yourself so far this evening, and if you can make even a small donation, that would mean so much to us to continue running these programs. How else can people donate and support to Pink Pearl tonight?
Yeah, so next up that you can scan is for our silent auction. So that opened on Monday, and it will be open up until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. If you haven't checked it out already, there's over $20,000 worth of prizes. You have Muskoka getaways, Burberry handbags, berry classes, quite a few good prizes. I've been outbid already quite a few times, actually.
Tell us what these fundraising dollars are going to be going towards tonight. I've actually heard so many wonderful things about Pink Pearl's wellness retreat program specifically.
Yeah, well, I love that you have heard good things. So we started our programs with the wellness retreats, and the idea is really creating a safe and supportive environment for the women in our programs. We asked our program participant, Maha, to tell us a little bit about her experience. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Maha Adolfo Piwik, and I'm from Toronto. I was diagnosed with stage 3C triple negative metaplastic breast cancer at the age of 39 years old. I'm also a mom to a child with severe autism. I found out about the Pink Pearl Wellness Retreat through Sunnybrook Hospital, and this retreat has helped me immensely in my cancer journey. I was able to meet young women like me. I was able to share my feelings and fears without judgment. Shortly after, I became an ambassador for Pink Pearl, where I raised $1,000 so that I can help young women faced with cancers to be able to attend this retreat. Pink Pearl, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. To be around inspiration and aspiration gives me faith and hope throughout my cancer journey. Thank you for all that you do for us.
Thank you so much, Maha. And now Christine has joined us. Christine is one of Pink Pearl's program participants whose family raised over $16,000 for Pink Pearl last year. Christine, that is incredibly impressive. Can you tell us how Pink Pearl has impacted you and why it means so much to you to raise those funds?
Absolutely. Hi, ladies. This is so awesome that you're doing this tonight. I need to commend the team at Pink Pearl because in order to take this virtual, these are still funds that are so greatly needed. I realize that this is a crazy time for everybody, but I mean, could you imagine receiving a cancer diagnosis before all of this started? So there's many young women that are still, going through that process and going through treatment and trying to navigate that. And unfortunately, I was one of the young women who was touched by cancer, and that's why it's so important that we give back to Pink Pearl.
Christine, can you tell us a little bit about your amazing fundraiser, Harness the Hope? I know your family's been doing it as long as we've been doing the black and white, which is amazing.
Yes. So we are 15 years in the making. It's something that is very near and dear to our hearts. I grew up in a family business of racing harness horses. So we created a fundraiser over 15 years ago when my mom was first diagnosed with breast cancer. It's called Harness the Hope. We don't do it alone. We have an amazing group of volunteers who help us host events at various racetracks throughout the province. And we actually expanded to Prince Edward Island last summer as well. They hosted their first event out there. So it's been incredible.
When and how did you first get involved with Pink Pearl Canada?
So I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 33 in 2018. And I attended my first retreat in March of 2019. I immediately knew just from that experience that we needed to give back. I feel like there is, an issue with a lot of topics that don't come up for discussion with your medical team or your oncologist. So a lot of challenging topics when you're young, such as, motherhood and cancer. I mean, I'm a mom of two incredibly resilient young girls, but to tell them that you have cancer was, something that was a huge challenge. We talk about fertility at the retreats. We talk about relationships, and it's all in an environment that is so positive and comforting. It's what they're doing is amazing.
Wow. And I hear that you are involved in introducing Pink Pearl to the London, Ontario community. Can you tell us a little bit about that as well?
I'm super excited. I attended the retreat in Niagara, and we wanted to kind of spread all of the love and all the wonderful things that Pink Pearl is doing to the London area as well as Southwestern Ontario. So I am now an ambassador for Pink Pearl, which means that I'll work with the team of volunteers and help to organize local socials, tea and coffee, get a chance to chat with all of these women. And our first retreat outside of London, fingers crossed, is slated for November. So I'm just super excited that there's these resources to bring to London because it's so very much needed.
Wow. It's truly incredible. Congratulations on your involvement and everything that you continue to do to give back to Pink Pearl. We wish you all the very best. Thank you for coming here tonight, Christine.
Thank you, ladies. Have a great night.
Wow. Elise, your program participants are absolutely beautiful women inside and out. And I truly understand why it's a priority of yours to continue to grow this organization. Can you tell us a little bit about how you've extended your reach?
Yeah, so we started to see quite a few women actually flying in to attend the retreats from Manitoba, from Vancouver. A Canadian actually from Ireland has come a couple times. So we really saw, that we had to kind of go to these regions because when you are sick, it is not always easiest to fly. So we expanded our scholarship program this year across Canada, our support packages across Canada, and our wellness retreats. So $25 tonight. I have in my hand here one of the support packages. We distributed them to over 2,000 women across Canada with our over 24 hospital partners. They come with questions to ask, resources, a bracelet of hope. So that's a really big program for us. And then with our wellness retreats, we were in Prince Edward County in the fall, in Niagara in March. We had over 40 women attend our retreat. And we were supposed to be in Calgary at the beginning of April and Halifax next week. But we're postponing those, so we hope to be there soon.
And I hope that you get there soon as well. It's really incredible. And on that note, let's check in on funds raised so far this evening. Where do we sit?
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be a drum roll. So far, thank you. So far, we're at $18,717 into our $20,000 goal, which is amazing. So you can still make a donation. You can scan, again, that, I have to use this hand, I guess. You can scan that code at the bottom of your screen. There's also the link there, and you can check out the silent auction as well from that page.
Amazing, and congratulations. That just brought major joy to me right now. So It's time now to check in with all of you at home again to see how you're doing with another polling question. Again, just scan the code on your screen to answer this next poll question. Which of these photos looks like your new normal workday? Go right ahead and select your answer. Elise, tell me how it's been for you at home working over the past month and a half.
I was just going to say, what week are we on? I think I saw that we're on 7. Hasn't been too much, working from home hasn't been too much of a transition, but I had 3 trips planned, so that was a little bit of a change. But otherwise, so far so good. It's starting to feel a bit routine now. But you have been doing some amazing things. I feel like you're on my Instagram for something every day. You've started the collective that I so enjoyed. Tell everyone a little bit about that.
So truthfully, I think that I'm busier now more than ever and more productive now more than ever, funny enough. So 2020 was the year of me hosting live events and moderating panels and giving keynotes. And so as live events were getting canceled and canceled and canceled and canceled, I really felt denied to the connection to community that really fuels my extroverted soul. And so on April 4th, I decided that I would launch one. So I called it The Collective. It's a sacred space for women to connect, to celebrate and grow. It happens every Saturday from 8 to 9 p.m. for free on Zoom. I have guest speakers, I have giveaways, and so much more. And anyone is welcome to join. So if there's any ladies out there that want to come through this Saturday, I have an amazing guest, Mona Sharma. She happens to have a reoccurring role on Red Table Talk, personal nutritionist to Will Smith. So a celebrity guest, if you will. You guys can send me a DM at Eva Redpath. I'm pretty easy to find online.
That's awesome. No, I've been on, I think, every week so far.
Perfect attendance. Amazing. Okay, guys. So results are in. You're going to see those come up on your screen now. Oh, well, it looks like a lot of you are in the same boat as I am, the laptop zone.
I love it. So yeah, a lot of us in the laptop zone, right? And there's another aspect actually of Pink Pearl, Eva, that I would love to chat with you about while we have a second, and that's our volunteers. So first I need to say thank you to the volunteers that helped put this night on. So to Courtney McNamara, Laura Blinkhorn, Mel Ashcroft, and Milena Gasparino, thank you guys so much. I don't think any of us really knew what we were getting into when we decided to pivot this to a virtual gala, but everyone was 100% in from the beginning, and it means so much. Every year we recognize a Volunteer of the Year, and this year we're recognizing our scholarship coordinator, Sarah Andrews. So Sarah's been a volunteer with us over the past few years, and we're so grateful for all her work, especially this year because she actually helped bring the scholarship across Canada. So thank you to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Elise. I got involved with the Pink Pearl Foundation because I wanted to be surrounded by strong, inspirational, empowered women. Our annual scholarship is supported by the Beachman and Bayer families in memory of their late daughter, Julia. We are fortunate to have Julia's sister Caroline with us tonight to present this year's scholarship to one very deserving recipient.
Thanks, Elise and Sarah. My sister Julia was extremely grateful for the friendships and connections that Pink Pearl brought her. My family is so happy to watch other young women also get to experience this wonderful group and offer our support through the scholarship. So with that being said, we'd like to congratulate the recipient this year, Mary Youssef. Mary is currently working towards her Bachelor of Social Work at the University of Manitoba. She has always been a positive influence on youth and an avid volunteer in her community. One day, Mary would actually like to lead her own mentorship and support program for vulnerable youth. So let's put our virtual hands together for the winner, Mary.
Thanks, Caroline, for those kind words. Thank you so much to Pink Pearl Canada for the opportunity to apply for this scholarship. Not only am I a cancer survivor, but I'm also a single mother, so this is a huge financial relief for me to be able to pay off one semester of school. So in 2018, I was diagnosed with papillary thyroid cancer in my thyroglossal duct cyst. Less than 1% of individuals get cancer in this specific spot. Thankfully, today, as of March 1st, I was discharged from my cancer center with no evidence of disease, and I'm only followed by my family doctor for the rest of my life. I'm very grateful right now to be able to have a healthy son. I'm healthy, and I feel motivated to be able to continue to follow my dreams. I'm working on my Bachelor of Social Work at University of Manitoba and will be graduating within the next year. I hope to pursue my master's shortly after. I'm looking forward to be able to attending more Pink Pearl Canada events in the future and staying in touch with everyone that I've been connected with so far. Thanks again for this wonderful gift, and I look forward to chatting more soon.
We have a really special guest right now. As of this afternoon, this segment looks a little bit different than it did when we rehearsed it earlier this week. This is Toronto's owner of Fidel Gastros and the host of Netflix series Rebel Without a Kitchen, the one and only Matt Basile. Matt, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know that it was really important for you to be with us this evening. Can you tell us a little bit about why you get involved with organizations like Pink Pearl, and most of all, how it is that you're doing over there tonight?
First off, thank you for having me. And it's been a wild day. We were so fortunate enough to be involved with the whole event. I was literally delivering taco kits off to people who are on that side. And I'm so grateful for the support to the hospitality industry as part of this event. And my mother is a two-time breast cancer survivor. So I've been very immersed of the world of breast cancer since I was probably 13, and I'm 35 now. So I'm very familiar with it. And my really good friend and my events manager is battling breast cancer at the moment, and she was the one that actually got us on your event a year ago. She was in remission, and it was literally about a year ago that it had come back, and she's not doing the greatest right now. So I think this event is super important to me beyond anything other than the fact that this community is so necessary. I don't know anyone that isn't impacted by cancer one way, shape, or form. And given the current situation right now in the world, you realize that you might not be, you might not have COVID-19, but its impacts are very real in a lot of different ways. And I learned about that in a different way today. So yeah, it's been an interesting one. But again, I from a chef, I'm so grateful that so many people ordered taco kits, and that was actually very amazing. And we weren't sure when we were approached with this about a month ago. I just thought it was such a here's an initiative that needs help, and you're still willing to help out the hospitality initiative right now. So that really meant a lot to me, and I know the community as food people, and I was blown away by how many people got taco kits today. Like I was delivering them myself. I had the face mask and the gloves and the social distancing. I'd drop off a box, I'd knock, I'd run. It felt like I was doing like Nicky Nine Doors from when I was a kid. But it just goes to show how. Sorry, my dog's in the back here. It just goes to show how communities really do need each other, and we all just need to work together all the time, but more so, it's obvious during times like this.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I speak for everybody when I say having you here tonight and having the courage to share so bravely as you did means a lot to us. I know a lot of people watching have been going through this and understand what you are going through right now, and that's really why we're here tonight. And of course, thank you for being one of the food partners for tonight's event, for serving up gourmet taco kits for some of our Toronto guests. You know, this is a tough time, like you mentioned, and
sure.
I would love to know how the food service industry is doing. I'm so curious to know how you've had to adapt and pivot given the current circumstances. You know, what is Fidel Gastro's up to?
Well, I mean, it's funny. It's not funny at all, actually. It's the wrong word. We are a catering and events company that can't do catering or events. So obviously that's problematic. And we don't know the deadline or the timeline of this. I mean, every time there seems to be light at the end of the tunnel, that tunnel gets stretched out a little further. And my perspective is, let's take the time necessary to be healthy and get through this the long term, not the short term gains. But the business side of me is immediately trying to figure out how to move forward. So I think we're into like week 7 or 8 of this ordeal right now. And I think week 1 was every time I planned something, 2 days later I had to replan it because a government notice or a health advisory notice, something would happen that would force you to have to change. So we have decided to go down the route of more meal service, which is very similar to what we did right for your event tonight, where we curate these drop-off or pick-up safe meals. So not just one dish that someone can have one time, but food that can be used for a family over hopefully 1 or 2 days, depending on their appetites. And I think ultimately people seem to be craving comfort food right now because there's something nourishing about it. There's something safe about it. I think all of a sudden all the pasta and gluten bread is not a problem anymore. So I love it. It's great to see that people have just embraced food as a blanket, as a safe place. But given all that being said, that's if you're fortunate, and if food scarcity was a problem before, it might even be more amplified now. So it's just the layers of things that we have to be mindful of right now. It's never been more intense, and part of me wants to constantly give to. I think I've done work with 4 or 5 different charities since this, in the last 7 weeks. But then simultaneously, we're a struggling small business too. So it's like I don't know which dance moves are leading right now, but ultimately you go with your heart, you go with your gut, and whenever I've been able to make myself available for any cause that I truly believe in, I think we have to do this. And that's not me, I'm saying as humanity, that's what we need right now. And I think what's great about the chef community is so many chefs have just gone to, content and they're just posting recipes for people. And I know that's a daily question, maybe even hourly question I get, which is how can I make my dinner more fun? Because our kids are getting sick of XYZ. So I'm a big believer in understanding how to make base meals and then taking that and make it stretch out a bunch of different ways.
Okay, well, Matt, we may not all be as talented as you, but we are trying here at home.
No, you're great.
We really, really appreciate you joining us this evening. And of course, for all of your continued support of Pink Pearl. You mean a lot to us, Matt. So please take care of yourself and be well.
It's been a tough day, so thank you so much, okay?
Yeah. Matt,
Awesome.
our heart is with you. It really is. Thank you for coming.
Have a great night, okay, everybody? Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Thank you so much, Matt. It's not been an easy day. On that note, though, we have it's 7:30. So what has been going on across the province is our applause and our thank you for healthcare workers, essential workers. So we want to take a second. We want to applaud. We want to raise a drink if we have our Grand Marnier cocktails and just acknowledge all the amazing work that they are doing. We thank you so much for being out there and so we can be safe at home. So thank you. So moving on, because I have some thank yous to do. So we feel so privileged at our host here, but we actually got Four Seasons Catering here in Niagara, Seasons Food Co. here in Niagara. So we want to thank Seasons Food Co., Fidel Gastros, and Pantry Catering for all of our food partners for offering takeout this evening. They have supported us over the years, and we are so happy to return the local support. Tonight would not have been feasible without Stage 10, who provided this broadcast and streaming platform and has produced this event for us. Thank you, Doug. Thank you also to King Events for coordinating and Lita Games for the awesome polling game that we have been playing. We also have a really fun digital swag bag for you tonight. So you'll all receive an email after tonight's event with different promo codes and links, and a big thank you to our partners at Beauty Counter, Home Meditation, Smithery Style, Eva Redpath, Be Well Club, and Bladen Inc. for all your support.
Speaking of great Canadians out there doing remarkable things, ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely excited to welcome a very special guest tonight. She is the co-host and lead designer of HGTV's hit series, Masters of Flip, and host of the brand new series, Making It Home on HGTV Canada. Not to mention, she's an award-winning realtor, author, founder of Court & Co., and proud mom of 3. Joining us all the way from her home in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Courtney Wilson. Hi.
Hey, guys. Wow, you're really good for my ego. You could just
your bio is unbelievable. You look beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for joining us tonight. I mean, do you look like this every day in self-isolation?
Of course. Are you kidding me? I wear these pink shiny earrings every single day during quarantine. But first of all, before we get into all of our stuff, I did want to send my love to Matt. I don't even know you, Matt, but I was here crying, and I don't even know the whole situation. I just am sending you my love. So, okay. We got that out of the way.
Thank you. How has life been at home in isolation for you, Courtney?
You know, it's been up and down like it has been for everybody else. I would say I've probably adjusted better than most extroverts. I love people, but I also love taking, time to get things done around my own house. So I've actually been quite productive, if you can imagine that.
So how have you had to adjust to work and your filming schedule then?
Well, I mean, everything has literally been put on hold. It's, just like everybody else, I can't go out. It's not safe for us to have crews, nor is it even legal at this point. I'm in Tennessee, so we're not, they are already talking about reopening some stuff. Not sure that I agree with that right now, but they are. But even still, it doesn't feel safe to film just yet. The good news is that when we were filming Making It Home, we had finished all of the projects by the time this all had happened. Like, actually, several months ago, I couldn't even imagine if all of these families were also in limbo and displaced from their houses.
So we are all huge fans of Masters of Flip, which I know that you film in Nashville. Can you tell us a little bit about how your new series, Making It Home, is different?
Well, it's different in the way that we're taking our expertise and we're bringing them to other people. So, you know, it's a little bit more of a challenge for me. For Dave, it's a challenge for him to manage somebody else's budget. And for me, I underestimated, maybe the anxiety is not the right word, but we'll use it just for now. Like the anxiety that I would feel over making decisions for somebody else after they basically hand their keys over to me and trust me. Like sometimes I want to look at them, I'm like, you sure about this?
Well, I mean, I would trust you, that's for sure. As a Canadian-born girl from Windsor, though, I have a question. What is it like coming home to be part of a series like Home to Win?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's always amazing to come home and shoot. I mean, Canada, I was born and raised in Canada. I've lived over half my life now in Nashville, which basically just means I'm older than hopefully I look, but probably as old as I look. And so being able to go back to Toronto even this summer, not just to film Home to Win, and actually a future series that's coming up that's really heartfelt and amazing. I think it's been postponed to the fall, but we actually lived in Toronto with the kids this last summer and filmed there because we just love it so much.
So do you mind if I ask you why giving back is so important to you at this point in your life? And could you also shed some light on what drew you specifically to support Pink Pearl Canada?
Absolutely. I think you just get to a place in your life where you start to ask yourself, like, what is it all for? And the coolest moments in my life, outside of course, being a mom, have been associated with humankind and giving back and loving on other people who have in turn sort of helped me love back on myself. It makes me feel good about myself to give back. So, you know, I think the same thing goes for Pink Pearl. Like it's helping women connect. You know, it's really interesting that this is happening right now because Pink Pearl really does help people connect with other people that have either gone through it or associated with it. And we're all sitting in quarantine. So I actually was thinking about this today going, we're all going through this together, this pandemic. We can all lean on each other for support. Now imagine that you had to go through this alone. Even this very thing that we're going through, it would be overwhelming to not be able to associate with somebody else and have that support system. So now imagine going through something like this, and on top of it, you've been diagnosed with something such as cancer. I have no words for what that would feel like. So I think it's really timely that this is actually happening.
I couldn't agree with you more. And talking about your design, I know that you are notorious for your use of really bold colors in your design on your show. Would you offer up a few designer tips for us to brighten up our homes in isolation?
Absolutely. Well, I'm currently undergoing a renovation on my own house. I'm using this time. I had started a renovation right before quarantine, and then I just picked it up on my own. I was like, when all the painters had to leave, I was like, I can't live like this. I'm going to do everything on my own. But what I found is that I'm also going through a different season of my life, and I really I want everything neutral, and I want to introduce color little bits at a time, which is a different thing for me. But the number one thing that I think, well, not number one, but I have a few things. One is to paint the walls white in a bathroom, but then choose a bright color for a vanity, which I'm actually doing right now. I tiled my bathroom. I started like 4 or 5 hours ago. Wish I could show y'all. So instead of doing the walls a color, actually choose a vanity or a piece of furniture as a pop of color. The second thing is to spray paint like an old chandelier a color. So something that kind of needs to be revitalized. Why not, right? Like if everything's neutral, why not have that big pop of color? And then we all, gallery walls have been so big for so long, but I would take all the frames out in the backyard is when the weather gets nicer, throw an old sheet down and spray paint them all either different colors or something fun. And what else? My go-to when somebody's like, I really just want to like spice up my home, my go-to has always been your front door. Because it's for like $25, guys. You can probably go get a sample of paint to your entire front door. And you can do that seasonally. Like, you don't have, I mean, if it doesn't work, paint it back on a Sunday afternoon.
Okay, this is amazing. Thank you for this great advice.
Ask yourself right now, if you're thinking about doing a project, why not? Like, what do you have to lose? Think about all these crazy big problems in the world and what we're all fighting for. Why not?
I love it. It feels so easy. Okay, so question for you before you go. Would you help me ask our final polling question to the audience at home tonight?
You betcha. Okay, everyone. Which of these looks most like you trying to stay balanced right now? Oh, gosh.
I love this question. Okay, so while we wait for the results, let's play a little rapid fire question game so our audience can get to have a clear sense of what Courtney in quarantine is all about. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Home haircut or let it grow?
For me, let it grow. I did cut my son's hair and he said it was the worst haircut he's ever had in his entire life. He's been wearing a hat for weeks.
Good to know. Salty or sweet snacking at a boardroom?
Absolutely, I have to have both at the same time. Like chips and chocolate-covered peanut M&Ms.
Actually, that kind of sounds tasty. 3 p.m. a final coffee or first glass of wine?
I'm a 3 p.m. coffee in the afternoon. I haven't actually been drinking a whole lot, so that's more my speed. I need to like motor through.
Same. Pajamas all day or rock those designer jeans?
Neither. Other than today, getting all dressed up. I don't want to look like I don't want to be in my pajamas all day because the pajamas make me tired. So I am somewhere in the middle. So I want to like rock some cute joggers with like a little hoodie and layer it with like a tank top. I want to like make myself feel good because when I feel good, I'm more productive.
I love that. Same. Final question. It's a good one. Tiger King or Property Brothers?
Okay, listen, I do love my brothers, and they actually produce our new show. Love Drew and Jonathan, but I'm Tiger King all the way.
Same. Okay, I think we really get along, Miss Courtney in quarantine. Okay, everybody, the poll results are in. Let's see. And the poll results are, they're coming. They are coming through. Oh my, people are thinking a lot about this one, Courtney.
I know. It's a hard one.
No kidding. I have to say, I'm all about the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, I am keeping it clean in correspondence to my goals. 20% of the time, I do whatever I please. It's quarantine after all.
Well, yesterday I had one of those like Zoom meetings, or not Zoom meetings. We had an in the round. In Nashville, we call it an in the round where everybody plays music. Yeah. And so that second photo reminded me of what it looked like.
I love it. Okay, so in conclusion, the poll results stated that everybody is basically doing what they can to stay balanced. Courtney, you have been an absolute pleasure. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We adore you. So please stay safe.
Thank you so much. And all of you guys out there, we can't hear you, but we can feel you, and give whatever you can. This is a tough time right now, but even if it's $1, $2, $5, $5,000, whatever you got in your pockets, please, I hope that you guys can give a little.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Courtney.
Thank you so much, Courtney. She's so sweet. I would be your friend.
I adore her. So honestly, it's time. We are almost ready to turn it over to the great Canadian Dueling Pianos for our live show. Listen, everybody out there, just like Courtney said, you can continue to bid on online auctions and all of the items until 5 p.m. tomorrow. So please continue to donate. The link will be up on your screen for the rest of the night.
I'm honestly blown away by everyone's generosity. We're $1,300 away from our goal of $20,000. You know, I'll get honest for a minute here. When everything started happening and we didn't think we were going to be able to do this, we were scared because without the black and white, we don't have money to run our programs. It's our major event each year. So the fact that you all at home have showed up for us tonight, you, Eva, tonight have been so lovely, and I'm getting texts of people saying how great you are. We truly, truly thank everyone. Because of you guys, we'll be able to continue our programs and continue supporting young women with cancer throughout 2020. So thank you. You have been an amazing host, and thank you to everyone joining at home.
Well, you have been an absolutely unbelievable co-host. I am incredibly proud of you and your team. Now, let's go live to the great Canadian Dueling Pianos from their studio.
Hey guys! So we have a little bit of a competition that's been going on. And we're going to start by announcing the winner. But before I do that, I need to tell you, guys, we are here to make even more money for the Pink Pearl. So we would like you to put your requests into the YouTube live chat. I will see them live as they come up. We will play as many as we can. Guys, anything that you might have in your pockets that you want to donate to this truly amazing cause. It's been a really inspirational evening. We're really, really honored to be a part of it. But now comes the big reveal. So the big reveal is that the winning team and the winning song for us to play first is the GTA! Guys, you have been amazing. Thank you so much. And now we will play you some Elton John. It's Tiny Dancer coming at ya. Baby, LA lady, sisters for the band, pretty eyes, pirate smile, marry a music man, ballerina, you must have seen her dancing on the sand. Oh, she's with me, she's always with me. It's tiny dancer in my head. Oh, sweet Caroline, I think we can do that, Julie. Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for gone, turning back, she just laughed, pull them down on that bed, piano man makes a stand in the auditorium, looking on, sings that song, yeah, but she knows the tune she holds. Oh, I feel so real, lying there with no one near, only you. But you can't hear me, and you sing softly, slowly. sheets of linen. Had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. The blue headlights on the highway. Leave me down in sheets of linen. Had a busy day today. Go Team GTA! We are very, very, very happy to play that song first.
For you. Absolutely.
Alright, we have a lot of requests coming in. I see Sweet Caroline. I see Patio Lanterns. I see it all coming in.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it. Oh, and I know it's going strong.
It's growing strong.
Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who would believe you come along?
What are we doing? Washing hands.
Reaching out.
Don't reach out.
But don't touch me.
I won't touch you.
Won't touch you. Yeah.
Sweet Caroline, sing it home.
Good time, never seen so good. So good.
So good.
I've been inclined.
Let's do it together. Ba, ba, ba.
To believe they never went away. One of the nights, and it don't seem so lonely. You fill it up with only two.
Really, just two these days. Just two.
And when I heard it runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt and hold it in? One, touching one, reaching out. Don't touch me.
Won't touch you. Sing it.
Good time, never seen so
good. So good.
I've been inclined.
What?
To believe in everyone. Oh, well, let's raise some money for Pink Pearl. Come on,
Sweet Caroline, go!
a good time never seen so good.
So good. So good. So good. I've been inclined. Sing it.
To believe in everyone. Oh yeah, Sweet Caroline. And the crowd goes crazy.
Right, and the crowd stays home. Guys, we are so excited to brighten your evenings a little by web streaming you this amazing feed of some wonderful songs that you are choosing. Now, I know that Cody nails patio lanterns, so as I'm next, Kelly, you are up, Miss McNamara. We are going to do a little... And just so you know, most of you, I am that friend in the low place. Blaming all on my...
I can vouch for that.
Turned up in boots, ruin your black tie affair. Probably be sandals though. The last one to know, the last one to show, how about the last one you thought you'd see there? I saw the surprise, the fear in his eyes, as I took his glass of champagne. Then honey, I toasted you and said no, we may be through. You'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowned and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll step on that where, guys? To the oasis. I got friends in low places. I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong with them. I've been there before.
He has.
Everything's alright. I'll just turn out the light and I'll show myself to the door. Just wait while I finish this glass. Little sweet little lady, I'll head back to the bar, and you can kiss my ass. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. I won't be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces. Gonna head on down where guys to the... I got friends in low places. Well, I got friends in low places. Mr. Got Friends! Oh, guys, we are so happy to be bringing you these songs. Remember, if you got a few dollars in your pocket and we're playing your songs, we would love you to donate. You can see right at the bottom of the screen here. You can scan that QR code, or you can go to bit.ly/virtualBW. We would love to make a little more money for the Pink Pearl tonight.
Our house and out the biggest patio. Our house and on the summer shade. We had patio lantern. We'd spent half the night drinking lemonade, which we drank a lot, 'cause we were all so shy. This patio lantern. 2, 3, 4. Those patio lanterns, they were the stars in the sky. Those patio lanterns lighting up our night. Those patio lanterns, they were the stars in the sky.
under those patio lanterns.
2, 3, 4. Those patio lanterns, they were the stars in the sky. Those patio lanterns, lighting up our life. Those patio lanterns, they were the stars in the sky. Those patio lanterns lighting up our life under the
Patio lanterns.
Kim Mitchell.
Sarnia, Ontario. There you go. Our big Sarnia, Ontario native.
All right,
Kim
that
Mitchell.
one's going straight out to Kevin. There you go, buddy. All right, Julie Donahue. She wants to hear a little bit of the Monkees. Well,
Where'd that go?
lucky for
I
her,
haven't seen that.
I'm also a believer. I thought love was only true fairy tale. Never someone else, but not for me. Nothing use in trying. All you get is pain. When the one is sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Guys, what's the name of the song? Sing for me. Not a trace of what? Doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I could leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. But the more I gave, the less I got. What's the nonsense get me? That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunting all my dreams. And then I saw her face rise. I am a not a trace, a doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I could leave her if I tried. All right, ready for some piano solo action? Give it to me, baby. Now I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace, a doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I could leave her if I tried. There we go.
Mr.
Little
Joe,
Monkeys from Miss Julie Donahue.
Mr. Julie Don, Ms. Julie Don.
Miss Julie Donahue, that's true. I know nothing. All right.
So which song should we play? Should we play that first one or the second one? Which means you have to bring out your mouth organ. What do you say?
You know what? We never saved this for a finale. We want to play it for when you guys are ready to donate. So Piano Man comes at any point you want, but because we're playing it now, I'm expecting a super hefty donation to be turning up in that inbox fairly shortly. You ready?
Very much so.
Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
No, it's not.
The regular crowd shuffles in. It's a Thursday. An old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and his gin. Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. Sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. All in a mood for a memory. You've got us feeling alright. John at the bar is a friend of mine.
Mine's a scotch.
Get to see my scotch for free, especially at my house. And quick with a joke, or to light up your smoke. But there's some place he'd rather be. Listen, babe, I believe this is killing me. A smile went away from his face. Sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist,
Whatever that might be.
who never had time for a wife.
Time for mine.
And it's talking with Davy, still in the Navy. Probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing her politics. Businessman strolling and snored, and the shaving and a drink they call loneliness were better than a rinking love. Oh yeah, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in a mood for a memory. You got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good day for a Thursday. The manager gives us a smile, 'cause he knows it's Joel and me you've been coming to see.
Donate money to Pink Pearl.
Forget about life for a while. Donate some money. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival. Oh, la, 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 la. Sing us a song tonight. All in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. All in the mood for a memory.
Billy Joel right there, guys.
Also quite a long song, you know, for songs that go. Yeah, because we've got a ton of requests here. They just piled in.
So that went out to Jack King for his birthday, so I would like to propose a toast to Mr. Jack King.
Jack? Cheers.
Jack, here is to birthdays. Birthdays come but once a year, which is why I'm glad I'm not a birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. All right, I see him rocking up here. We'll get to every single request you put up, we promise. I bought my first real 6-string, bought it at 5 and dime, played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy quit, Joey got married, should've gone, never get far. Oh, and I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew that I would always be there. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Oh yeah. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in. Yeah, that's when I met you, yeah. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, and you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Oh yeah, Miami working in town, we all be restless, needed to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever, forever, no. See that link at the bottom of the screen? Follow it, donate. Let's do this. Now the times are changing, look at everything that's come and gone. Sometimes when I play that old 6th string, think about you, wonder what went wrong. Seeing on your mama's face, she told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. set them up, we will knock them down. I see some Bohemian Rhapsody, I see some Don't Stop Me Now, I see some Toxic, I see Hit the Road Jack, Hey Jude. I love it.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world turning inside out, floating around in ecstasy. But don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause having a good time, having a good. I'm a shooting star, lift through the sky like a tiger, defying the law of gravity. I'm a racing car, that's a lie. Lady the diver, I'm not gonna go. There's no stopping me, burning through the sky, yeah. 100 degrees, and now they're calling Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling on the speed of light, and no one ever supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, having such a good time. I'm having a ball, yeah. Don't stop me now, having such a good time. Give me a call, don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't wanna stop at all. I'm a rocket ship on way to Mars, on a collision course, flying ahead. Out of control, I'm a sex machine ready to reload, like an atom bomb ready to go. Gonna explode, I'm burning through the sky, yeah. The 2 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit, yeah. Traveling at the speed of light, oh, and I'm a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me now. Don't stop me, don't stop me, oh. Don't stop me, don't stop me, oh yeah, yeah. Don't stop me now. Oh, yeah, in a minute, burning through the sky, yeah. The 100 degrees, and now they're calling Mr. Fahrenheit, yeah. I'm traveling at the speed of light, I'm gonna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, having such a good time. I'm having a ball, yeah. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. Just give me a call, don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't wanna stop at all.
Queen right there. That's an easy song to sing. That's Mr. Cody Fenwick right there.
Thank you very much. That's Ms. Joel Lyman right over there in the corner. Thank you for all the requests and for all your wonderful donations, which is why we're here and why we've been, asked to be here.
Absolutely. We are 100% here. So
we were here last year.
Scan that link at the bottom of the screen. There's a QR code, or go to bit.ly/virtualbw, and you will find a way of telling us, well, how very much you want to hear your song, but you should be donating anyway. I see a whole bunch of songs here. I actually think we have, more Queen to do. I'm not sure I can do Toxic, but I can do Britney Squares.
Britney Squares, I like that.
That's the drag name.
Yeah, that's that Britney Square.
Alright, I'm going to medley a couple of Britney tunes for you. You drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night. so into you. I'm so excited, what could I do? Baby, when you push me around, all I'm standing and I can't feel the ground. Every time I look at you, coming down every night. You drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right? Baby, baby, you shouldn't let you go. So now I'm out of sight, so show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Up and now, my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, my reason to live is you. Oh, you got me flying. Oh, baby, baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. But now we're out of time, so show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah,
That's some
Mr.
Britney
Joe
right there. Oh, I am seeing just some awesome requests coming in. I see some runaround. See Versace on the floor, old time rock and roll.
The single soul record song to sell. I sit and listen to it by myself. Jazz Susan King got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You never even get me out on the floor. My lady, I'll be late for the door. Old time rock and roll.
Just like that old time rock and roll. Just kind of music just soothes the soul.
I reminisce about the
Days of old.
I'm an old timer.
Rock and roll. Come on.
Come on, Joe. Just like
That old time rock and roll. Just kind of music to soothe the soul.
I reminisce about the days of old. That playing old time
Rock and roll. Come on.
Just like that
Old time rock and roll.
just kind of music just soothe the soul. Reminisce about the days of old. Old time rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Old time rock and roll.
Old time
Rock and roll.
There you go. Yeah, old time rock and roll. We are doing it right here in my studio here in the beach.
No, it's our secret headquarters.
Secret
Don't
headquarters.
give away our location.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we get fans come into the door. That'd be interesting. Met by my wife at the front door. That'll be perfect. All right, what else we got going on here?
All right, I got one right here. We're going to go back. We are going to go back in time. about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and ran around with every single guy in town. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess I should have known from the very start. This girl would leave with a broken heart. Now listen, people, what I'm telling you, stick away from the runaround Sue. Nasal lips and the smile from her face, touch of her hand and this girl's warm embrace. So if you don't wanna cry like I do, keep away from the runaround Sue. She likes to travel around. She loves you, let you put you down. Let them touch your eyes. Oh, she goes out with other guys. The moral of the story from the guy who knows I've been in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that she ever knew. I say, keep away from the runaround Sue. Hey. Oh, oh, hey, hey. Oh, 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 hey, hey. Oh, 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 hey. Well, she likes to travel around. She'll love you, let you put you down. People let you put you wise. But she goes out with other guys. Moral of the story from this guy who knew. In love, my love still grew. Ask any fool that she ever knew. Well, just keep away from the runaround Sue. Oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, from a runaround Sue. Dion and the Belmonts.
This is a high school Michelle Papa that white go. This is some good girls and masterpiece. Island, Simon, and Lily up in city. The trucks on the sand around the city for so pretty. Too hot, come a piece of the fireman. Too hot, sick of dragging at my time, man. Too hot, sick of taking on my time, man. Too hot. See, break it down. Girls say hallelujah. Girls say hallelujah. Girls say hallelujah. Cause uptown folk gonna give it to you. Uptown folk gonna give it to you. Uptown folk gonna give it to you. Saturday night ain't in the fire. Don't believe me, just what? Come on. Don't believe me, just what? Don't believe it, 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 just what? Hey, hey, yeah. Stop. Wait a minute. Kiss bump, put some liquor in it. See those, sign a check. Then yo, get the stretch. Let's follow Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. Show up, show out, swim in the first stars, get there. Too hot. Call police on the fireman. Too hot. Make a bag of it time, man. Too hot. Hot damn. Make a jig of it time, man. Too hot. Hot damn. You say, bring it down. Go. Girls say hallelujah. Girls say hallelujah. Girls say hallelujah. Cause uptown folk gonna give it to you. Uptown folk gonna give it to you. Uptown folk gonna give it to you. Saturday night and in the fight and don't believe it, just what? Come on! Don't believe it, just what? Whoa!
funky bird. Say what?
Uptown funky bird, uptown funky bird.
Uptown funky bird, uptown
you just watch.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Are we having a good time? I know we are. I know we are. You got a glass in your hand and you might be dancing around the living room. I really appreciate that. We both do. Okay. You want to do this song for them?
I do want to do this song. All right. So I want you to know that I am not afraid to look like a fool. Hence, I will sing the Lady Gaga part.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling in all the good times. I feel myself longing for a change, and in the bad times I feel myself.
Spend a lot of time feeling yourself, eh? You better be donating if I'm singing this line. Tell me something, boy. I'm tired trying to fill that void. Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. And in the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I ask myself, hold up. Alright, so before I go and do this note that I definitely cannot hit, I'm going to have a quick sip of this.
All right, there we go. Cheers.
But
Cheers
please,
to all of you. Cheers to
at
all
the
of
bottom of your screen, that is where you need to be right now, donating, because I'm about to sing a note that no man has ever hit. Are you ready to hear this? Now I'm the deep end, watching the dive in. I'll never reach the ground. Up on the surface, when they get hurt us, up on the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. In the shallow, far from the shallow now. Right, here comes some lazy right.
World's worst chorus.
Whoa, whatever this is, whoa, 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 whatever it does. Whoa, more notes. Oh my God, here we go. I'm on the deep end, watching them dive in. I'll never reach the ground. Crash to the surface where they can hurt us. Far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow, far from the shallow now.
That's my good.
Well, thanks whoever ordered us for that one.
Oh my God, that's insane.
It's right up with the Spice Girls for my favorite request. You see him and me, you know what they can't do? This. And funnily enough, you were almost right. We sorted it out. So I feel like we'll save Bohemian Rhapsody for our last song, because I think you guys could do with some serious rocking. So what you got in there in the meantime?
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Won't you come back no more? What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Won't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more? Hit the road, Jack. To come back more. Oh, no woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest woman I've ever seen. I guess if you say so,
that's right.
I'm gonna have my things and go.
That's right.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. To come back no more. And I wanna, the treatment for me. You're meanest woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'm gonna pack my things and go. That's right. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Now, baby, don't treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. I don't care, 'cause it is understood. Ain't got no money, ain't got no good. So I guess if you say so,
That's right.
I'm gonna pack my things and go.
That's right.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Won't you come back no more? Won't you come back no more? Don't you come back no more, yeah. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, Ray Charles. Very nice. Lovely request. Fantastic. All right. Getting down to the final furlong here. What is Kevin trying to say? What is Kevin trying to say? Lafreniere.
Is that a type of alcohol?
It might be.
Eric Lafreniere. I'm going to try trying to interpret your tweeting.
There's some interpretation going on here.
I tell you what, I see a Hey Jude and I see a Bohemian Rhapsody. So I feel like we should finish with Hey Jude because at home you are all going to sing the na 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 na.
Yeah,
it's going to be a big like together but apart moment. But now, from the country that I was birthed in, we are going to sing you a song. This song is really, really difficult to just sing with two people. So I know at home you are going to help us out. You are going to give us all that. I see a little silhouette of a man. So whoever is with you, your children, husband, wives, pets, get them all.
Parents,
pets, the lot of them. Get them all around and let's do this together. And I'm going to imagine the energy of all of you singing with this all around the world. And while we're singing it, you're going to be going to that link at the bottom of the screen and donating some money to the Pink Pearl Foundation. Guys, we want to say a huge thank you from both Cody and myself for having us out. I want to have a huge thank you for all of the tech staff behind the scenes doing everything that has made this possible. Honestly, this was no small undertaking, organized in record time, and it's been truly amazing.
Yes, we have overexerted ourselves, which is fantastic. Shout out to Courtney McNamara. Thank you so much for having us involved again this year. We love you.
All right, let's do this. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy because I come too easy, easy go. Little high, little low, any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Alright guys, you know the words, sing it with me. Go. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life will just be gone, but now you're gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. We're not going anywhere. I've got to go eventually. Got to leave it all behind and face the truth. Mother, ooh,
By the window.
I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. We need your help. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very funny. Me, Galileo, Galileo, Figaro, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from a small atrocity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go, let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Will not let you go. Will not let you go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. Alright guys, for me, for me. Let's do this, everybody. So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye? So you think you can stop me and leave me to die? Whoa, baby, can you do this to me, baby? the right key to head straight into.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You and found her, now go and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you can begin to make it better. Let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You'll carry the world upon your shoulder. Don't you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making this world a little colder? La 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 la. Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her. You have found her, so go and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you can begin to make it better. Let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform when. That it's a boom. Hey Jude, you do the movement you need is on your shoulder. La 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 la. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it. Come on. Better, 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 better. Hey Jude. Hey Jude, 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 Jude. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Hey Jude, Jude. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. Larry Cody Fenwick.
That's Mr. Joel Lyman right over there. We are Great Canadian Dueling Pianos. We are here every Wednesday and Saturday night, by the
You
way.
can come find us on Facebook
That's
at
right.
facebook.com/Great Canadian Dueling, or just look up Great Canadian Dueling Pianos on Facebook.
That's right.
We'd love to see you again, but most importantly today, go to that link at the bottom of your screen, donate some money, let's make an amazing turtle for the Pink Pearl Gala this year. It's super important to us. We've been playing it for a couple of years now. We love all these guys. They've worked so hard tonight. I want to thank all of you for coming up, and I want to thank everyone backstage who's been making this happen, all the tech team, all of our presenters, all the volunteers, everyone who's made this happen.